All right. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about the little bit of delay this morning. I was trying to get Rumble to get going, and I had some technical difficulties, so it didn't work out. So, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah. So wow, here's your assignment. After this stream, go back to yesterday's Mando's Morning Brew, and where do we think price is going? Where did we think price was going? I actually have a little clip loading up right now. Oh, here it is. So if you haven't looked, just look at futures, look where we currently sit, and check this video out now.
What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason? What was the reason?
Yeah, what was the reason, right? Everybody's searching for answers here when it was all on the chart. We spoke about it yesterday. It was right in front of your face. And, you know, I know a lot of people just don't feel comfortable saying, everything is driven by an algorithm and this is actually how the market works. I know people will not do that, but I don't know how many examples you need to see for you to actually buy into that. So hold on, let me get a sip of coffee here. I love that video right there. But all right, let's get going. Let me share my screen, and we'll look at what we got cooking for today here. So let's pull this up. Good, we are shared. And here. Hold on, one more time for fun.
What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason?
I love that. I love that video so much. I was messing around last night with those face and hole edits, but okay. All right. So here we go. Let's pull this up and let's come on over to yes. So here we are on our weekly again. I clipped it actually because I knew half you were way too lazy to go back and actually watch something over, but there it is. Weekly bullish fair value gap on NASDAQ. Beautiful. Okay. So if we were to go over into smaller time frames as well, here is your hourly time frame. There's your showtime imbalance. There's your reaction to the showtime imbalance. So we are currently below last Friday's low. Okay, we hit into a bullish breaker here on a higher time frame. Hey, I don't hate 205. These are relative equal lows right here. 20,205. That's about 85 points away. Below there, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to refrain from being any more bearish. But I will say there's still massive divergence between NASDAQ and SPY, and that is not ideal. Here, let me show you what ES is looking like here on the really any time frame, but we can look at the daily specifically here. If we were to look at our range, look how far or look how large this range is here on the daily time frame, and even worse, look how or I shouldn't say even worse, a little better, but look how large our range is here on SPY as well. So to be honest with you, not extremely all that bullish right now. I personally would love ES, which is, you know, the SPY futures ticker. I would love it to get down towards 5,610. That would also bring you over here into your right here weekly bullish fair value gap with just a wick. And from that point, I wouldn't even be shocked by a Wednesday reversal back up. But I think there is a little bit more downside satisfaction that is taking place. But again, we're kind of cutting it close here at this point. We don't have all that much downside, so the risk reward really isn't all that great at the moment. So ideally this morning we prior to 10 o'clock get deeper, get down into that 20,205, and then from there, like I said before, no longer bullish. We got an hourly breaker, another bullish imbalance, sweeping relative equal lows in discount of the bullish range. The only thing that stinks is that ES really isn't lined up all that great. ES still could potentially have some downside, but I'm just keeping it in my back pocket for a potential Wednesday reversal here. So don't want to jump it at all. But if anybody's got any tickers, feel free to put them in. We'll run it. We'll run through some individual names right now for quick draw. Also, if you haven't already, please like this stream, share it, do whatever you got to do, and we will we'll get going there. So yes, good morning. Let's go is right. Yes. Meta, you tell me there, Joe. Morning. And sure, we could look into video also. So and Robinhood, sure. All right, so let's get into drum roll, please. Where are we? Here we go. Drum roll, please. All right, so the first one we'll look at is Meta, obviously extremely extended here on the weekly time frame, but we did get into the weekly bullish fair value gap right here. At this point, not really all that bullish to be honest. Bearish to be honest. Let's see what we look like on smaller time frames here. Okay, let me just fix this. It's been a while. Sorry. Okay, so not quite discounted on the daily range either just yet. We do have some daily imbalances here. Where does the low of this imbalance go to? I'm just curious. That's 480, so it's about $9 more. Yeah, that still wouldn't even get you into discount of your daily range. So look, it quite extended at this point. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Geez, I'm fumbling this morning. My bad. Low to your high, discount retracement, run for highs. Sorry, my model completed there. I didn't move this low to here. Here we go. Okay, so are we discounted quite yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, 471 is that daily discount. So yeah, I'm just not really interested in this. Doesn't really meet the criteria for me. Can it bounce? For sure, absolutely. But for me, not so much. There's better setups to be had throughout the market to me. So okay. And I'm seeing coin as well. Okay, we can look at coin. Okay, let's pull up coin. Here we go. So here's coin. I was wrong on coin. Really nice move to start up this week. There is your expansion. We have relative equal highs at 263.80. I don't think Bitcoin's done. Where's Bitcoin this morning? Oh, just down a little bit. So yeah, I think with that bullish volume imbalance too, relative equal highs above, that's encouraging. Ultimately, I think over time we get 283.48 on coin again. Here's smaller time frame here. Last couple of days have been pretty strong, so we did build a pretty substantial range here, but still nothing really signaling to me at this point that we want to retrace at all either. So those relative equal highs are here, right? You see them here on the daily time frame as well, and also this high that's kind of begging to get swept. So here's the hourly. Let's see how our range is mapped out for coin on our hourly time frame. You'll notice despite that low wick yesterday, we did get into a bullish imbalance, but not quite discounted. All that's telling me is that the range is not currently set, and we do have a pretty big range at the moment. Here is a bullish imbalance right here. So, you know, as you know, discounts are what I would prefer, but there is a hourly bullish fair value gap there from 244 to 240, and you can see what the reaction is like from that price. But ultimately, higher time frame bias to me is still higher. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here. Sure, NVIDIA. Okay, yeah. So I was a week early, but the semis really don't look all that like enticing. In my opinion. So this is where we currently sit on NVIDIA. We got relative equal lows here. Also, you have a only weekly bullish fair value gap there at 117. It's not even close to discount if we were just to draw our little, obviously our weekly range, but here, this would be a smaller time frame. Whoops. Smaller time frame range here. Still not quite discounted. So yeah, NVIDIA is to me, they're really extended, and I think the fact that they were weak even despite the rest of the market kind of running yesterday was kind of a tell that tech was weaker, and it still shows. I mean, NASDAQ deep down in discount, ES not even really moderately close to a discount at the moment. So so that's NVIDIA. Let's come on over here and see. And yeah, that's where we currently sit. So would not be shocked to see NVIDIA below these lows at 118.83 at some point today. So that would be NVIDIA. Now let's see what else we got here. Thank you, Sojourn. Again, like and share. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Let's look at Hood. Sure. Let's look at Hood. Okay. So let's put on Robinhood. A lot of these Russell names or non-mega cap tech names have been super strong right now. There's more expansion. We just took out buy side on Robinhood. If we zoom out on our overarching trend, we do have a weekly bearish fair value gap here that fills all the way up there at 26.57. But the even more interesting part to that is Robinhood's range is massive. This is one of many names with massive ranges, and that range doesn't get to 50% until 45.91. So Robinhood, massive range, still looks bullish. No indication that it wants to go any lower at this point from a higher time frame perspective. So we ride. Let's see over here. Here is where we currently sit on. Hold on. There we go. Robinhood, and we did form this bullish fair value gap in addition to this bullish volume imbalance right here. Boom. So again, hasn't really shown you any indication that it wants to go lower at this point. No imbalance has been formed to the downside, but we did sweep buy side, and we have an imbalance down here. So that starts at 23.35. So that would be Robinhood. All right. Yes, you're very welcome there on the video. Yep. Yeah, I tweeted it. Like I said, I was a week early. I thought we were going to reject at the start of the quarter because and retrace to start this quarter. We got the quarterly chart on NVIDIA, while not quite there. When it gets there, I'll show you right now. It's going to look like a beauty here. Yeah. So look, well extended. Don't get me wrong, right? But look how perfectly this imbalance is at discount. Like if I were to get this opportunity, I would be thrilled, right? But still a ways away. And again, I will tell you this. I think due to the nature of that move that we got on NVIDIA, it has been much more difficult to jump in front of. I've attempted to short them, not on a higher or larger time horizon scale, just more of a little intraday price swings and such, and it's definitely a little more finicky. You'll see these sharp rips with 3 hours of grinding that wick right back, and obviously if you're trading options, that doesn't make for optimal conditions. So yes. Okay, Ben, yes, we did Meta. Let's see. Is it too late to jump into Carvana, Upstart, or Affirm? Alex, I'm pretty sure you either are or were in the group at some point. You know the answer to that. Now, Pam. Okay, Pam. I definitely don't have this one charted, so let's take a look. Think about all the people that chased this up move over the last couple of days. Not on Pam, but I hope this is the ticker that you were talking about here. But you tell me, how familiar are you with my my concept or my trading model here? What do you think? Relative equal highs, discount retracement into a bullish volume imbalance. So ideally, we get a run to highs to complete my model here. This is a weekly perspective as well. Could take some time, but that would be Pam. All right, let's see. I'm running out of time here. I was a little late. Okay, Rivian and Snap, and then I got to. Oh, cool, Pablo. Yep. All right. Yep, Rivian and Snap, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, Rivian and Snap, and then I gotta bounce. I'm gonna go trade live. Hopefully, it's a little more interesting than yesterday. Did well yesterday, but it was boring. See, it's been a while since we charted out Rivian here. Let me clear out some of these so we can do it together. Okay, your most recent price run was your low here. Oh, model complete. Sorry, here, this right here. There it is to your low. Okay, so we are right inside a premium, or I'm sorry, a discount bearish imbalance right here. Okay, so technically we are still bearish on Rivian despite that nice move higher. So personally, no interest. So here's one thing that I think this could probably help a lot of people. I do not play for the shift in structure ever, right? I could be under the impression that we could shift structure and go take out this high and create a bullish structure here, but I do not play that. To me, it's much lower probability that that would occur. You got a lot of imbalances to the bear side above. This lines up perfectly with the bearish imbalance. And just to top it all off, I know Rivian's been around for a couple of years, but I don't have all the trading data in the world to kind of dictate, is this the low, right? That's the ultimate question. So while we form the imbalances on the way up, I think that would be much more encouraging to get some sort of retracement into one of these imbalances down here to kind of signal that this company's for real. We're not going back to Pennyland, and we're going to shift structure back to the bull side. So that's Rivian. Let's come over here to Snap. Okay. Snapchat, equal lows here. Those aren't really all that enticing, but 1790 is a place where I think we are ultimately going to go. Okay, so you guys see we shifted structure with taking out this high right here. That's why I have my fibs set the way that they are. Okay, from your low to your high, you got your discount retracement into a bullish imbalance. There's your run for almost highs right here, and that completes up there at 1790 with more relative equal highs here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we took this high. Sorry. So from this point, ideally, you get up and go to that 1790, but above 1790, I'm kind of hands off inside this weekly bearish fair value gap, but another one of those names with a massive range. 50% of the range isn't all the way up to 45.34. Now, what you could do to kind of back test this is just go through any time frame, any chart, and just notice how often price likes to go to 50% of the current range, and you will you'll notice that it is or it happens quite often. So let me, sorry, my my mouse died on me here. Let me throw in the other one. Hold up. I can't even switch back to the other screen right now, but all right. So I'm going to get going here. We got live trading in the group. If you would like to join, I'll drop the link after this video. Now let me come back over here and see. Did anybody say anything? No. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. So again, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more, and good luck. I hope everybody has a good day. So I'll catch y'all later.